It's been a while since we last visited Aru. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tanari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to—
Roman!
Oh,
Oh!
Don't worry,
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have—
Same here. Really.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah,
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided—
Oh, please, where's all of the—
You deserve—
Sataria's idea will bring much good.
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, It may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance. I applied for a few
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Satarian know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest. I hope people...
Enough about us.
No, not at all. Neither wanted to. A celebration at the feast will also, although, judging from your appearance, it's...
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right.
It's rare to see.
No, not really.
Well,
I'm afraid I won't be the messengers. I'm sorry for you and the... Please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is completed.
Got it.
Good roll.
Today's the big day. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
Ya Allah.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are. Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks, and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here! Whoa! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru, and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf. Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dia.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable!
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully. Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show. Everyone played their part, and thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned. Uh-huh. Lesser Lord this should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru, and what did they do in return? If you bite the hand that...
Perhaps I shouldn't.
You could simply
I respect our deity's decision, and won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra.
That's right.
Will you be happy?
It's not about being...
Even so,
Thank you.
Mulu. Elah.
I seldom participate in such life. No, the Grand Bazaar that happy. Oh well.
Very nice, very nice.
My lady,
Yes? What an amazing...
you said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, less of that.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
Sampai jam 5 guys.
very well. How is it? Are you... It's the first time, you see. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think. I can't explain why.
Alah, ngomong lagi terus.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just wake.
Apaan lu Paimon? Wah, kelihatan mulut.
It's me. You may blame me for being a connection between us is amazing. I heard there's... Lately I've been all folly. Please say thank you to... Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them? Yes, I have.
Ah, bagus, tidak.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The floor of... Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar.
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body so that I could thank all of you. Thank you so much. Without you, without any of you, had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entire people refer to you. Please,
Lesser Lord.
Dingerzad.
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship.
You're an archon, but you act so humble. You really don't.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Loh, terus?
Yeah.
Larut malam. Terus pesta berakhir dengan sempurna. Woi.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. All right, so she should be in the academia right about...
Yang mana ni guys? Halo semuanya, welcome. Ini nih ngapain? Yang masuk guys.
Hello, traveler. What a fantastic... So are we. Is there anything you want... You mean... What happened after you guessed correct. However, I'm sure you were... In fact, I told him that the heavenly... I assumed that and at the exchange After recent I've given, but this is definitely the Akasha Central. Although people may initially and at the former sake, I hope that the other big issue I've already taken. After recent I've given it, but this is definitely the Akasha Central. Although people may initially and at the former sake, I hope that the other big issue I've already taken. He's still in a coma. I know you have been. Don't worry. In addition, his future will be determined. Is that where you're headed? As far does their archon personally judge people? No, there's a chief. However, as archon, she still reserves anyway. Are you sure? Huh? About your while you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister. Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of... This is true in your case. However, there must be something What? There is only one possible explanation.
Bagaimana mungkin? Jelas-jelas aku selalu berjuang bersama di antara bintang-bintang. Tapi ini tidak mungkin. Mungkin ada yang salah.
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat? According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy. What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her? All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of. But even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world. Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. There are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, I'm very... If fate is the ultimate knowledge,
Paimon's sure glad...
the pleasure is all... Alright, that's enough talk.
Wah, selesai. Barbar guys, ini ada apa ya?
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra.
Ini tetap. Ini dulu. Ini ada. Ekspedisi 8. Mahal banget Hem. Halo semuanya, halo yang welcome, halo yang nonton welcome. Nah, yang buat nyiapin orang belum bikin. Halo semuanya, welcome.
Take it easy. Easy money. Take it easy.
Ya elah, masih pakai surplus.
Stand clear. Right here.
Mati kan?
Quietly now.
Tapi
Busted.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Shine down. Take it easy. Quietly now.
kita pakein guys.
I won't hold you back. Take it easy. Yeah. Take it easy. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Right now. Right here.
Time to oblivion.
Apa lagi quest story, ya Allah. Dah. Oh. Itu kita jadi
Illusion shattered!
Take it easy.
Mansur, halo Mansur.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. He was a crafty...
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on!
Oh, itu juga udah lama. Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. From what he wrote in the... Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him? Yeah, you're right. The letter says that he hangs out at...
Dimula. Sore.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Main itu mah. Bahasanya. Apa lagi guys?
Game's up. Time's over.
Anak tadi, anak tadi.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried it.
Oh? Well then.
Hiya, you're really here! Paimon
Hey, Paimon. Traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine... That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice mer-
Yeah,
Well, let's not get-
Hey! Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Captain.
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, alright. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru. And so it wasn't long, but it was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more... Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up. I used to believe that I had... But then I began to... As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know. These days, my
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me.
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided...
So you remember?
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet.
Well, alright.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you?
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
I mean to investigate.
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan! We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time. No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
What's going on? How can there be kind of
Bartender, if you want a drink. Everyone should check out Sugar.
Kita kemana ini? Ya elah. Halo semua yang nonton, welcome.
Take it easy.
Wait. This...
What about it?
Yes. The forest is... Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Welcome, welcome.
Is this a field? But it looks... It's an extinguished bonfire. For it looks like it's been aged.
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait, we're just...
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area.
If you say so.
Pakai muncul.
Huh. So there really is... Hey, look! It's...
Can't you smell it? There's...
Oh, so it's a medicine ball? Seems you're right.
Halo,
You've got a good nose on you, Dane. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside... Huh? This is... it's broken, too. Was this a makeup box? This bed looks pretty ordinary. What sort of person would want to live here? Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my but will exhaust...
Noises?
It's not much.
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose! He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Ada lagi.
Take cover!
Quietly now.
Right now. Oh! Right here. Emerge.
There is no escape. Gotcha. Take it easy.
I doubt that the appearance of a ley line and up... Okay.
What? You're going alone?
Your suspicion, not to mention...
Good thing there's a bonfire over there.
Kamu dan Pai mau menyalakan api dan malam selesai.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you. Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So... Don't take this the wrong way or anything, but... Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing, Paimon. So, Next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your sister? The stars? Wow. Yeah, Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why, it's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, Heavenly Principles! And you too, Tavat! You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead, Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up. Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once. Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen. What a deep sleeper. Tear stains. All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head...
Halt! What do you think this place is not? Whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose. Your companion. What business is that of yours, All you need to know is that do I make myself quite clear? Leave. Well, what are you waiting for? If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please. Whatever. You... Oh, but no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on, then.
Loh.
Mind your own business? How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just, you know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria? Do you worship a god, traveler? Sounds like you've had an eventful... I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, and all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be this wretched curse of immortality. The curse. We lost our home. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls... Because, although Conria began with a single blood, any who forsook their god when the cataclysm came, but those whose at he is Kari Bear, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria by blood, but then Wakari Bear faced great hardship. After all, I always owed him much, and now she was. We were separated. It could be worse. I suffer the pain, and now that I have, if nothing else... Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Kari. Over here. I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Karibear here to Sumeru. Well, one which will help him to recover his clarity. I do not, but it is said, I believe that it might just work. I read about it in a book. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility, and the gods have already punished us. What is one more... Never mind. As long as you understand, as it happens, my hands don't have the... Okay.
Apa ini? Emang.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? Could you really? This is the...
Terus ini kita ngapain? Mana obat terlarang? Dari mana? Gunung Semeru ah. Ah, ini dia. Belum, Cok. Nah, tadi kita pakai. Tuh. Nah, nih. Jadi posisinya di kalau kita Jason.
Take cover! Why do they never miss?
Oh, anjir. Au. Aduh.
Let's light it up!
Nah, nggak dapat apa-apa. Wih.
Is it? In awe. Well, the moment has finally arrived. No! I said before, which means we must pay. Let's go.
Yaelah.
Look at this statue. God of wisdom! I will you and you. God of my son. Caribert. He was if everything, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask, please, God. I... Caribert? We've prepared. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that But I'm here now. Are you still angry with... I know you're... I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, please. Please. Oh, gods above. You took... I'd give you my... The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Ramai yang nonton. Halo semua, welcome.
Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh? You really think so? Give up? Even if I must stay here with him for
Semuanya, halo,
50 years,
welcome. Kita lagi
100? What difference does it make? I do not Let's go. The most crucial ingredient. I grow them. The details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to come. I'll be here, watching Caribert. Good.
Masih nggak bisa aku. Halo semuanya, welcome. Komen dong guys biar balik lagi. Ampun. Lah. Hello.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water.
menemukan anaknya.
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand? Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Busted. Yeah, right here. Right now. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. I'm going in. Here comes the catch.
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I could. Oh, yes. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another jump. Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here. I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the Statue of the Seven.
Kita kemana lagi? Aku gak apa-apa.
We're here. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Cory Bear! Oh no, he must have... Come on!
Kaliber.
Take it easy.
Ini tuh Kaliber.
That's not Cory Bear. Right. Cory Bear's scarf was... My eyes must be going. How could I? Ah, yes. Yes. Did it go in here? ghastly place. Huh. It looks like there... I've never seen anything like this in all my... Oh, there's only one way...
Gotcha.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
Jangan tahu ini kita ngapain, guys.
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Get out of here!
Busted.
Take cover! Ow! Let's light it up!
Gotcha. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Dapat lagi.
Take it easy.
Lama amat rupanya ini. Tuh.
Take it easy. Shine down. Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Right here. Quietly now.
Terus pakai lagi, pakai lagi nih.
Take it easy.
Ini kayaknya udah aktif.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself? It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Lagi nih.
Take it easy.
Loh. Jatuh lagi nih Mani. Itu aja. Kita balikin lagi.
Take it easy.
Apaan anjir? Ya Allah. Dia lagi.
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter.
Cocok.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial.
Busted.
Desolation!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Take it easy.
Emerge!
Let's light it up!
Things are about to get dicey.
Off we go! Why do they never miss? I'm going in!
Quietly now.
Inazuma shines eternal! Right now, emerge!
Busted.
Let's light it up!
A sight to behold. Right now, right here.
Who was that? He was he had the most and yet, you... Let's continue on.
Take it easy.
I think
Halo yang nonton, welcome.
Oh, dear creature. Why? Oh, dear creature. Why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower. You need no longer hold back. Go forth. Become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time.
what just happened. When I saw that thing, I feel. Is that?
Gua yang menyeramkan dan kembali ke rumah guys.
Cory Bear! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay! For this to happen, I have to...
Bentar lagi kita break dulu guys.
Papa? Cory Bear! Oh, my goodness, it worked! You see, it worked! Cory Bear can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Cory Bear, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course.
Yes. How do you feel?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. My body! Papa!
Don't panic, son. It's just... There's no... In this world, you have...
Am I...
No, of course not. Look, Cory Bear, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over... Yes. Oh, and, never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever...
Okay, Papa.
Not since that day have I been so... I knew that once a murder, but the god we saw... That... Piety is hardly my area of expertise. A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Halo, sorry. Aku baru baca guys. Baru keluar komennya guys. Bentar guys, kita break dulu bentar.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Break dulu kita guys ya.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Take it easy.
Azan guys, bentar.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! did that come from? Let's go find some treasure. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Oh. Or not. No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go! Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Let's go find some treasure. Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
Halo semuanya, welcome. Halo.
Adventure time!
gua lagi.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha.
Halo semuanya, welcome.
Out of the way!
Mati gua.
Off we go.
Right now, right here, right now.
Lama kali ah.
No. Impossible. What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too. Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a... Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future, we shall see it again. Could he really have been a sinner and not a god? Kari Bear? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here. This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or... Wait a minute. This isn't... Oh, no. The mirror, it's broken! He must have taken his mask off. And... If he'd just done as he was told! We have to find him.
Welcome.
It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on. Caribert! Caribert! Where are you?
Caribert!
Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a, hilly churl?
I asked you first. Don't...
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Hey, whoa! There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty...
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there.
You... Forest rangers!
You...
Curse you all, forest rangers!
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few...
He'd only just regained his mind. So tell me.
Jeez. You're real... I was frightened at first, but...
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Salam jet, guys. Okay.
Take it easy.
Caribert! Caribert, stop whatever you saw. It was... I told you. Caribert? How could this happen? He regained... Come! Caribert, we have to go home now.
Papa!
Caribert!
Papa, I can't take it.
Please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
Push it.
I see. I understand. Finally, Ah, traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. My real name, Clotar Alberic. you saw it too. I am... At long. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now... It's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom. Sinister. We once believed to us, and the one who controls the abyss. But what did you bring us instead? Oh.
Why did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
Masih illumin kita guys.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness? You mean Clotar Albery? After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great... But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again, yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously, you could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. Still, as I'd suspected, and it seems closely connected to Clotar Albery's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. Indeed. Clearly this series of events sparked a... What is it?
The field? What is...
You mean here?
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? Unless Clotar Albery finally... This all raises far too many questions. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave?
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he...
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity. If the time is right, I will tell you when we...
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. And just like that, what is it? Huh?
Selesai. Hebat. Weh. want to make something. Apa sih? Ini jual sesuatu. Oh, bukan lagi. Sore ya.
Good old caravan rebat! Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nahida's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her. So much time has already passed since then, and it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahida's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahida won't have any more new problems to deal with. Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble. Me? Anyway, for Nahida's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway? Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place. Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going-away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida? Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Wah, kita ke sini guys. Halo Fahri, welcome. Ini belum dibuka, mantap. Allah. Halo Fahri, welcome. Mama.
after crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines! Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do! What do you think? Good idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this. Yeah! The more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means. To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Excuse me. Can I help you too?
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and...
Play? Oh, no.
Really? Like, a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy.
Huh. I think in that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult.
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is...
That's right. After all...
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an... Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody...
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will... Hey! What are you looking over there for? Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her. Hello there.
Huh? I'm fine.
Oh, okay then.
About many things, actually. But there's no. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would.
You're pointing at the sea.
No, people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any... allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we...
I see. It's unusual for
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh! Alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me. You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
So, she's the Hydroarch?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Fosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few... But the Hydro... Miss Hydro-Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best...
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and...
Oh? What's with these...
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady...
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina...
You may consider this my
now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in...
Stand down, Clorend. Unfortunately...
Huh. Yeah, she's right.
On Araneus, criminals are always requested.
You see.
Right.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Oh, we have. According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely! Now, if you two have...
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could I...
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to...
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should show... So, with such an audience gathered here...
Ta-da!
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did Linny do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the Traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
Huh? I'm not sure.
Amusing. Very amusing.
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. But when there are but even the gods of other lands, I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House.
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician like...
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking...
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do.
Splendid. You really... This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely submerged. And now, like...
Many people carry on with their lives as before. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item...
Oh! Hyman gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day!
Now, if you'd like...
Buset. Ntar dulu guys, kita coba buka dulu. Ada liftnya. Ada liftnya tuh. Buka dulu.
Whew, good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier. Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Ah.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy.
What?
No. The story says that people once lived in the ocean, but as time wore... So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all...
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before.
All right, I'll take...
Huh? I don't want that. Life is all about...
You should...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that...
Dah.
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right...
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing.
So, you want to collect materials? Just...
Oh, that would be much appreciated.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Take it easy.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the Court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the Court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her?
She's obviously... Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention and to distract it. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took?
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. Anyway, I should be going.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the...
I saw the general direction she went.
Oh, did you get...
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
All right, let...
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between... It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while.
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it...
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our...
It's an honor to meet. Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day! Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials of... You could still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. Even if, for example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships.
or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive sensation. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearance?
That's right! These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first and ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappeared. But the scariest part is that many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case. But shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Oh, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the material.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
keluarnya lewat mana?
Take it easy.
Please lagi.
Looks like you're running out of type 3 screws. Welcome to the court of Fontaine. Please watch your step.
Buset.
Which is more valuable? Unlimited mora?
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you! Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler! Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an element, let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers. It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparation. On the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain.
Are you—
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these— I'm afraid that—
No trouble at all!
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, no need!
Oke guys, sampai sini dulu. Sampai sini dulu kita live-nya. Terus archonnya kita lanjut besok. Besok kak. Banyak nanti. Kita absen dulu. Ada Rizky, ada Zaki, ada Danu, ada Roti, ada Roli, ada Zainul, ada Fahri. Thank you udah nonton, udah like, comment, subscribe. Thank you semuanya, kita lanjut nanti. Bye bye.